Dang. That's a 37 with no trick. That ending was horrible too. And that's still a 37. Dang. That sucks. Gosh, I seriously can't get that ending correctly. I either don't get a trick, or I shoot off to the side, and then I lose at least 2 seconds. That's basically why I haven't improved this time until now. Not only did I improve it on stream just 2 minutes ago, I also got it first try. First attempt out of like the 100 attempts I'm gonna do. At least today. I'm gonna try to beat it again, and if I can't, I'll just move on to a different track. That one was my fault. I hopped way too late. I wonder if I can get a 154. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start doing a lot more gaming streams. Because now that I want to kind of take a break from the stat streams, I want to continue gaming streams because I'm starting to run out of ideas for stats, which is why uploads are a bit slow. That was a really clean lap, at least for me. Alright, once I get 154, I'll move on to a different track. I've been trying to get this up for like the longest time. For the past like 6 months or so. And I never really practiced in like serious attempts until now. 38. Anything 37, 38-ish, I'm alright with. 38's not that bad. But a 37, that's like what, 153, 152 pace? We might actually even be able to get like a 0.7 or 0.8, 0.6 maybe. Depending on how good this lap 3 is. Okay, of course. Okay. I was on pace to beat it, and then I don't. Not surprised I failed it, since I failed the last attempt. Alright, well, attempt number 4. What was that, dude? I haven't really been posting about my times, and that's because I'm gonna start posting them soon. I've just been trying to time trial in secret, and I have gotten a couple of new records. I'll show them. I'll show them to you once I switch tracks. And this is like the first out of like the 15 or 16 tracks we're doing. No, I'm on Wii. Oh my god, what was that? Okay, I'm not gonna go 154 today. I might get it tomorrow because I'm gonna probably go live on YouTube tomorrow, but I'll also go live on Twitch too. I actually did get a 220, but this run should have indeed been the 219. I had like a 220.7. I improve it. So I had a 229.01 the last time you guys saw it, and then I improved to 741. I improve it to 734, and then I improve it to a 0.23, and I was probably on 219.9 or 0.8 pace, and then I literally just barely miss it. Okay, so my goal is at 219 on Maple, but that's not our next track. Our next track is probably, let's look here, probably Rainbow Road. Another track I recently got a PB on, and this was a complete surprise. I improved it to a 232 474. I had this time for a long time. Then I improved it to a 231.8. I literally got this time like right after I got my 474. Like, it was just nuts. I'm happy that I got a 231 point whatever, but I was even more surprised to get a 0.8. So I might still improve this, but probably not much further. My goal was just a 231. Oh, oops. I also have been practicing the hopless moon jump, which is actually in the 231. My 232 488 did not have that. Alright, so it's basically this. And then also I had a better alignment for landing. Not that landing. That was my fault. Okay. I'm probably going to go to like a 0.6 or 0.5, but I don't really see myself doing that because my goal was just to sub 232. I had like a 233.2 when I was first time trialing this back in 2023. And then I had like a 232.8 or 0.7, and then I improved to a 232.4 back in 2024, and I haven't improved since then until yesterday. Also, that DK Summer Run was actually my first new record on stream, which is the first special one because I get to share with you guys. It's more special than just getting it off stream. It's actually crazy. I think this track is probably the most unique world record history. Because I have been practicing with the cart strat, and I did get a successful run, but it's not my best run. I got like a 232.3, which is actually my best cart record. It's also my second best record, just barely beating my 474 and 488. And my 231 is also the first, is my first time to get all 50s all through laps, because I think I got a 50, but the rest were like high 51.2s. And then I think the 50 was like a very high 50. But I think my lap 2 was like a 50.5, and then the others were like 50.7s. At least for laps 2 and 3. I think lap 2 was a 0.5. And also Mean View Highway, I've been improving. I had like a 147 when I started improving again, because I had a 148, and then I go to that to a 0.7, 147.7. Then I go from that to a 146.7. Then I go to, actually no, I had like a 0.9, and then I go to that to like a 0.7, back to a 0.7, 0.5, 0.2, and then this time, which again I said yesterday. So about 30 minutes in, I set this time with the new cycle base that I had figured out, because I watched a couple of world record runs before I set this time. And then I tried beating it again after I got it, and I just couldn't. I got close, but not quite enough to get another run. So I'll probably just keep doing this time for now, but my goal is a 145 in general. I might go to like a 0.7 or 6, but I'm not really too interested in that. Long term, I definitely want to go for a 144. It would be really crazy to go for that, but That just seems too extreme of a goal from what I'm at right now. Like that, I would have to grind for a long time. Like yes, I can go from I can probably get a 145 in 1 week, but going from where I'm at now to a 144, that's not like a 1 week grind. That might be like a couple months grind, and there's just other tracks I'd rather play anyway. So I might just stick where I'm at currently, eventually improve to a 145. So yeah. That was horrible. Exactly why I don't miss any is because of that. This track is pretty interesting. This track is like one of my most inactive tracks. I had like a 207.9, and then I go from that to a 207.0, 206.0, and then I leave it at that until about 2 weeks ago when I get a 205. That was my sub. But I want to improve to a 204, but I'm just not that interested in this track. Like, I'm interested in the track, just not the category. And